I'm sure us Pokemon anime fans have all asked ourselves once, what companion would you want to see come back to the series? My name is TASOfficial, joined by DJ Sock Puppet and Richie, and today we'll be talking about the outcome of a poll voted by fans answering that question. This is TASOfficial.
Gotta make my dream come true. To become a Pokemon master.
Choose your character.
What is going on, guys? TASOfficial here, bringing you guys another discussion video. Today we're going to be talking about a poll held by Anime asking fans which companion would you want Takashi to travel with again. Fans voted and the outcome was Takashi in first place. If you guys don't know who Takashi is in Japanese, it refers to Brock. Second is Serena, no surprise there. And third place, Kasumi, which is Japanese, it's translated to Misty. The rest we don't really need to speak about because they are the forgotten characters that no one gives a shit, right guys?
Absolutely no one. All of them are bad. If you like them, you're wrong. You're not a real fan.
Yep. They're all trash.
So what do you guys think about that? A surprise, or was that something that you would see in any poll if this question was asked by any fan?
I mean, I guess it's not super surprising because, I mean, you got the original two up, and then Serena, who was one of the most recent ones that was very popular. So, I mean, it's not a super surprising top three to me.
I would say top three for me is exactly how I imagine it to be. Although I was thinking number two would be number one, but besides that, top three is exactly how I pictured it.
Right. And you know what's very interesting about this? For first place, it is said that more than 70% of the voters voted for Takashi. Again, meaning Brock, and that comes in no surprise as Brock has been the longest traveling companion Ash has traveled with in the series so far, and also a memorable one at that. I mean, who could forget his lady antics, the ones we grew up with? Sadly, never got the girl, but again, there's a reason why he was voted number one. And whether it being his antics or just his personality overall, I think the voters voted right when it came to Brock being number one for companion you want Ash to travel with again. Number two coming in is Serena. Now, she just came out of a series where, well, X and Y just finished, and you know, she's already second place in this poll, which is crazy because Takashi, again Brock, built a reputation overall throughout the series, and Serena's only been in the series for about 2 to 3 years, and she's already number two in the list. What do you guys think about this surprise?
Well, I think most of it has to do just because it was really recent. Like, I think if you were to take this poll like after Sun and Moon's over, you would have like characters like Lily, Mallow, and Lana would be, and TeaWaay, and all the group members from that crew. They'd be up higher on the list. I think as time would go on, Serena would actually be lower, and the fact is that she's just popular for the moment because it's more recent. So to me, it kind of makes sense that she would be on the list right now.
No, I agree. I don't know. I'm a bit more resilient to say, or resistant to say that, oh, it's a surprise. But I guess not only has it been recent, but it's also because obviously they're going to look at the character and be like, all right, what has this character done? What is the character's accomplishments? And they look at X, Y, and everything that's happened. So I'm assuming all the voters took that into consideration. And obviously, because, you know, the last time we saw her was, the very infamous scene. I don't know. To me, it doesn't really seem like a surprise. I mean, I do agree that it was more recent. But even if you were to do this after Sun and Moon, hypothetically, I would still say, she makes top 5 in any form. So just to keep it short and sweet, because I actually don't have a whole lot to say. It's not a surprise, and the whole thing, it was just expected to me, honestly. Like, this wasn't a surprise. Like I said, I was expecting her to be number one, but number two is just as good, I guess.
You know, it doesn't really hurt either for Serena being part of the biggest ship in Pokemon history. Not trying to diss any other ships, but Amore shipping was very, very dominant when it came to her position. Being in second place in this poll, she did confess to Ash about her secret admiration towards him, in a way where many fans were shocked, and that way was in physical contact with the lips. I'm being very specific here. Speaking of that, yes, her presence being in second place probably has to do with more shipping in general, being the most dominant ship in the series overall. And you know, her characteristics as well don't hurt as well. A lot of people admired her, how well everybody liked how she cared about the group. Not saying that other companions didn't, but she just had that personality where she was always happy, or she always figured out a way to help the gang out no matter how dire the situation was. So you could say that Serena was the goddess that all fans were waiting for, and she finally came through the X and Y series. Anyway, moving on.
If you check on Twitter, you know she's definitely got her share of worshippers for sure.
Yeah.
Dear Lord.
And in third place, we have Misty, Ash's first female companion. Now, this shouldn't come as a surprise, as many fans grew up with Misty and Brock, and Misty was the first person that many people shipped with Ash. The reason being because she was the first female companion that Ash has traveled with, and many hints were which led many fans to believe that there was something going on between Misty and Ash. So, you know, a beloved character. Growing up with Misty, I'm sure that's the reason why she is top 3 in this list as well. Any surprise to this, guys?
No, not really.
Well, that was before everyone got baited because, you know, the friend zone.
Yeah.
So
for me, it's not super surprising. I mean, like, Misty's been out of the series for over a decade, and like you still see her fan base is going very strong today. Misty fans and Poke shippers in general, they're super resilient. They love their character. They love their ship. They're still around after all these years. So yeah, I'm not super surprised that she would be high up on the list.
now the question stands. Does this poll mean that their likelihood of returning to the series grows greater than the rest of the companions Ash has traveled with? Your thoughts?
I don't think the poll changes much. I think it was just a fun thing that was done. I don't think the producers of the anime are going to take it super seriously. I mean, Sun and Moon, they've gotten better with continuity, but it seems like they've been kind of like after XY, they were super anti-continuity. Now you got movie 20 coming out, and Misty and Brock are nowhere to be found. It was the perfect opportunity to bring them back, and they just decided not to do that for whatever reason. I mean, and this may be an age where Pokemon just kind of stops doing cameos, because I mean, everyone was expecting Iris to come back and XY, and that moment never showed up. So maybe they're just done with it. I don't know. But yeah, overall, I don't think the poll really means that much.
You know, this poll may not mean anything right now, but when the series does end, maybe they look at this poll and say, hey, these top 3 characters that Ash has traveled with, maybe we should bring them back by fan demand. So who knows that if they'll pay attention to this list? Who knows if our choices, or we weren't even given the opportunity in America to vote for this. So who knows the choices by these people are going to be the reason why these 3 characters return to the series. Only time will tell. Hopefully this poll means something in the future. Let us know in the comments below. What do you guys think of the poll results? Do you agree with them or do you not? And do you think that this poll is beginning to tell us that these 3 companions that Ash has traveled with previously will return to the Pokemon anime series? I've been TASOfficial.
I've been DJ Sock Puppet.
And I'm Richie.
And this has been TASOfficial.